Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we have not one, not two, but three parcel deliveries from Mattel, two RLCs and one San Diego Comic-Con to have a look at. They all come, all delivered within about 7 or 8 days of each other. So it's been quite a busy day for the week for the postman. First of the three that arrived was the selections car, the 2024 selections car, which I had completely forgotten I'd ordered. When I got the email saying a parcel's on the way, I presumed it was something else, but I completely forgot I'd ordered this one. So that was the first one. Second up was this Volkswagen Golf GTI. And then finally, a couple of days ago, this beauty, this Jaws 50th anniversary Orca. It's the 50th anniversary of Jaws this year, so this is a special set to mark the 50th anniversary. So let's get everything out of the packaging and have a closer look at everything. Okay then. Everything out of the packaging, so let's have a look on the turntable at these two. So first up, the selections car for last year, the Nissan Skyline GTR BNR34. Like I said, completely forgot about this one. I think it was ordered about 10 months ago, something like that. So yeah, wasn't expecting that one at all. And then of course next to it, the 1976 Volkswagen Golf Mark 1 GTI. So we'll start with the first one that arrived, and that is the GTR. Lovely colour this. It's not really showing up very well on here just how nice it is, but it's a really deep red. I believe it's called oxblood, but a really deep red colour, which is pretty nice. The carbon fibre effect on the hood. Lensed headlights, of course. Now I've heard a few people saying they don't like these wheels, but I think they go quite nice actually. They remind me of the with that red dot in the middle, very much of the Speed Machines, the original Speed Machines models. They all had that red dot in the wheels. The Nismo badging on the side as well with the red O. The interior is very well done. Got the racing harnesses on there on the seats. Right hand drive, of course, it would be Japanese. Nice red top to the shifter. Lights on the back with the number plate there saying choice, because this was of course a choice that all the RLC members voted for. Although I do think sometimes when they do these cars, they know which one they want to produce, and they just manage to put it up against other ones that are not as popular, so they pretty much know which one the people are going to choose. And of course, if it's a Skyline involved, we all know that the Skyline will be picked. Yawn, yawn. Plastic spoiler with the carbon fibre on the top. It's plastic, is it plastic? Oh no, it's metal spoiler. Metal spoiler with the carbon fibre there. Nice touch there, the speakers in the rear windows. Nice little touch. Very old school that. Does anybody have speakers on their parcel shelves in this day and age? I don't think they do. So yeah, very nice. Let's have a look at a bit of engine detail, if we can get it open. Just bear with me. There we go, that took some opening, but got it in the end. Yeah, very nicely detailed engine, to be fair. Multicoloured underneath there, so yeah, that's nice to see. Put a bit of effort in. And then underneath, of course, there is this exhaust detail. Nissan Skyline GTR BNR 34 there. Nice big fat exhaust. So yeah, all in all, I think that's a pretty nice one. This is the first time I've got an RLC Skyline R34. Haven't got any of the others. Some of them are very pricey, especially that convention one, so no chance that one ever enters my collection, unfortunately. But it is what it is. I'm certainly not spending that sort of money on a Skyline. So that was the first one to appear. Then followed about 4 days later by this little beauty. Now this one certainly is more up my alley. In fact, the third car I ever owned was a Volkswagen Golf of this design. And it wasn't a GTI, unfortunately, although it did have a GTI style front grille like that with the iconic red lines around. Didn't have a GTI badge, but it did have the previous owner put it on. I didn't put it on. So yeah, this one's very nice again. Nice sort of chrome colouring. Great wheel choice there. Those small wheels with the big arches. Once again, a very nice interior with those detailed red inserts on the seats. Decent steering wheel. Shifter there. Detailed rear seats as well. Nothing on the back parcel shelf, I don't think. So yeah, there's that iconic red lined GTI front grille, Golf on the number plates, both front and rear. But yeah, that's definitely that's a winner for me. Very nice indeed. And finally, I'll just get these out the way, and then we'll get the final one out of the packaging, the San Diego Comic-Con Jaws 50th anniversary release. Okay, then this was the last of the 3 to arrive, and I've been waiting for this for a long time. Jaws is my favourite all-time film. I managed earlier in the year to have a trip over to Boston, and we were travelled down to Martha's Vineyard and visited some of the filming locations for Jaws, which was an absolute bucket list item for me. Yeah, I've been dying for this to come out. So this was the outer box. It did come in the normal sort of brown box that you associate with RLC stuff. Then it comes in this outer box. Inside that we have the main box itself. Great artwork there of the Orca itself. Hot Wheels Mattel, established 1975, which of course was the date the film come out. Jaws 50 on the top. Iconic shark fin design there, and on the other side. And then at the back, this is what you get in the set. Two parts. You get the orca itself and of course the great white shark, which is die cast. So let's open it up. And here we go. Do like this design on here. Okay, in there you go. You're going to need a bigger boat and some artwork there on the top of that. Famous line from Jaws, of course. You're going to need a bigger boat. And there is the model itself. Absolutely fantastic. What a cracker. I'll get it out. I won't. I'm not going to unbox. I'm not going to get these out of the packaging other than just to slide them out to show. It's going to go straight back in and stay. Unfortunately, they've made it quite nice. The fact that they've done this display with the water, and sadly, it means that if you take it out, you're probably not going to be able to display it any better than that. But it's this is textured, so it looks like the waves of the sea and the water. The boat itself is decent. There's the famous yellow barrels on the front, which they of course shot into the shark. And then at the back there we have a Brody chumming the sending out a chum line to get that shark's attraction. And there's the star of the show, of course, Bruce, the mechanical shark that they had in the film. There he is. I believe he does move. The jaw does move up and down like in a bite, but no, that's going to stay like that for me, because you can't. I don't think you'll be able to display that any better than that lovely sea style of packaging. But there you go. That is absolutely fabulous. Now you might be thinking, how big is it compared to a normal? Well, it's not that big. It's quite small actually, if you think about it. There is the Volkswagen Golf, and that gives you some idea of how big it is. It is basically a normal sort of Hot Wheels size vehicle. It's a bit smaller than I was expecting. I must admit, I did think it'd be a bit bigger, but it's a fabulous thing, and I'm so glad I managed to pick one up. Being as it's my favourite film, this really is really would have been a bucket list item for me. So there we go then. 3 RLC deliveries, all within about just over a week of each other, and very nice they are too. Can't complain about any of those 3. Certainly, yeah, very good. So there we go. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the video. I've got a load of stuff over the next few days to get videoed and get out. I've got some premiums, I've got some older boulevards, I've got some main lines, I've got NFT, I've got some mailings, I've got some Matchbox convoys, and yeah, so a lot of variety to come. So hopefully another video out very shortly. Well, thanks for watching. If you liked what you've seen, please like, subscribe and all that good stuff, and I'll see you again very soon.